y'all are retarded. Okay, so first of all, let me just start by saying I'm Treebeard and all this now, uh, because finally I've realized that when you ask me whose side I'm on, I say side. I am on nobody's side because nobody is on my side. You know, I'm a big old tree about it now, and it's because look, if you're still stuck to the idea that you're on a side and that side is like got your interests in mind, knock it off. Knock it off. That's the problem. You have to pursue the truth in what's being said on either side and realize that we're being fed two narratives, very distinctly different. And I mean, I'm trying my best to be like, oh, you guys are not retarded. It's just like the media is tricking you. But come on, you guys. Um, First of all, let's not. This whole thing is about let's not fight each other. Okay, knock it off. We're not doing that. We'll start with just ICE and immigration. Okay, so first off, let's just start with this is what people voted for. This is what people overwhelmingly voted for. This is one of the big things that we wanted voting for Trump. So so shut up and sit down. Like you're not being heroic. You're a bunch of children, and there are people being paid to agitate. Well, I don't even care by who. There's a lot of ways that could go, but who gives a shit? There's being there's people being paid to agitate, and then they're selling this narrative of ooh they're making a SS or Gestapo type argument, which fine like, but knock it off. Like just these are officers of the law. They're doing what we voted for. So like if it offends you, what we normally did in the past as adults, I guess, maybe I haven't been a part of that yet, but let's do it again. Here we go. Um, what we normally did was you kind of bitched about it for 4 years and then got off your ass and pulled a buddy with you to vote. And yeah, I mean, not that that's great. It's just it's a pendulum. But look, it's better than this very clearly manufactured escalation. The division is it's ridiculous. None of us are as far as off as we think. But so like if there were police officers next door to my house and they were it doesn't matter. There's a bad guy over there. Let's say it's a guy beating his wife. If I go over there and start hucking glass bottles at the officers, pretty sure I'm going to have a bad time. Like, just don't be stupid. Are you? Come on. In no, this isn't like some revolution. This is manipulation. Look, I get it. You guys care a lot. That's the thing. Like, I used to be on your side, um, and then I switched, and now I'm just like, ooh, none of this is okay. Like, there's just, yeah, I still identify a little more closely with conservative type, but I can understand where you guys are coming from most of the time. But just don't be dumb because that's dumb. Like that's such a you can't be like, well, like it was his second time doing this, where he already got beat up by the cops and he brought a gun. But let's just brush that aside. How about the fact that this is mean? I mean, jeepers, guys, there's got to be a little bit of. It can't be like hugs and kisses for everybody. I'm sorry. This all has to be a balance. It's nice that there's sweet, lovable like people like you that want to save everybody. That's great. But there's the other half of us over here who are going, but it doesn't work that way. Okay, so we have to figure out a way to compromise those two things because that's how we work. Like these are different personality traits. They shouldn't be how we vote. Like it's not hard to understand, but you get caught up in the emotion of at the very best I can say like sometimes there's a kernel of truth that they just roll downhill in the snow and it grow balls, um because that's how I figured out like uh started looking into some of these wild things. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound right. Like they're not just arresting everyone in Texas for being gay, just simply for being gay. So like I looked into it and it's like, yeah, there was a gay guy who got arrested, but like he did a thing. If we want to have a society where everybody's included equally and treated the same, then stop doing that because we can't just go, well, then you can never arrest a gay guy because it's be- it's because you're discriminating. Like no, people are you get treated the way you deserve to get treated for the most part, and we try to work on the outlier cases, but y'all are living in a fantasy world where the outlier cases are just everything. You're so caught up caring about uh, fabricated stories just designed to make you feel like you need to be a part of justice. But you forget to stop and look at how does it actually work. Like what does it take to run a country and do it successfully? Um, well, you better bet your sweet ass it takes a little bit of compromise, man. Like a progressive is supposed to like think towards the future and like better things like but we got to stay grounded in like what we know are already good things and what works. Like you can't just dismantle the system completely or everybody suffers. And god, I hope I'm wrong, but just keep watching, man, and keep sitting over there like painting your face red or painting your face blue. And I mean, look, I'm still guilty of it a little bit, but god damn it, it's time to like get real, okay? Or ice. Well, wait a minute, but it, they're passing the ball back and forth. It's a game of hot potato, and it's like they get us all charged up in our feelings, and they give us each a version that trips our triggers. For you guys, it's oh shit, they're treating people wrong. No, and for us, it's like, well shit, they're not doing it the right way so that it works. Fuck no, because now I'm starting to see, and I'm like, look, I wouldn't have voted for Kamala, like even still where we're at, because I think where we're at is mostly just a bunch of like idiots, um, escalating shit and then blaming it on the government. Like we threw Molotov cocktails and they shot one of us. Look at the fascism, you know, like they're sending in the police. Like get out of here, Jesus, God, you're dumb. Okay, but can you not see that like Biden lets in a whole bunch of immigrants so that the one side gets charged up and we need somebody to get them out of here. And they very clearly use that as like this whole other thing now where it's like, well, now you guys are getting all charged up about the way that it's happening. It's just a never ending back and forth is the thing. Good guy, bad guy. Let's all stop. Like, let's knock it off. Can we stop and think for a second? Like, is anybody able to look just a little bit further ahead and think about where we're headed? It's not a glorious, wonderful thing to think about. Like, oh, you know, there's a lot of people cosplaying Revolution, and they're not like they already don't like it. And this is just fucking like the PG-13 stuff you can put on regular TV. Like, just wait. I pray to God that it doesn't happen, but it's sure going to take a lot of people, both red and blue, to start like trying to be real. Stop thinking that everything that your political opposite has to say is not worth listening to. Every time you talk to somebody you disagree with, which don't talk to anyone you agree with ever again anymore. Stop it. Only talk to people you disagree with, and only do it from an honest standpoint of really trying to fucking listen and hear the truth. Because even if they're wrong or misguided, or you think they're stupid, a lot of this is being manufactured for the chaos, for the confusion. I'm not even going to get into what that's all about, but can you just see that it's happening, please, and stop what you're doing? Like, stop whatever. I don't know what the thing is. Shut them down, open up shop. Whoa, no. Actually, don't do that. That doesn't sound helpful. Stop in the name of love. How about that? That ought to play well on the left. But it should play well on the right, too, if you believe in Jesus. And look, I'm not going to get preachy, But how about we all just try to think about what, like, corny as hell as it is, WWJD, man, what would Jesus do right now? Do you think he'd be hurling shit across the aisle at his neighbor? Or would he be trying to love his neighbor? I think we can all get a jive on with that, right? Stop talking to people you agree with. Stop it. Don't even, you're done. We're all done with it. We all know enough of the same shit that we already knew. The only way you can get a clear perspective is to try your goddamnedest to have conversations with people that disagree with you, and do it because we're all Americans, but like this idea that we have some sort of freedom or power, it like works only because we collectively decide to use it. And like another corny, but man, united we stand, divided we fall. Holy shit, we're falling. And I've never fallen down in my entire life, not once. But come on, America. Come on, America. Knock it off. Knock it off. Let's go. Come on. Come on. For America.